Hello, this is a super quick video as you Hello, this is a super quick video as you may have or may have not seen yesterday, all week that I've had just constant technical problems. So my computer blew up, I got a new computer is amazing, but I just haven't had a chance to get it all set up yet. The built-in camera is doing some horrific out of sync thing, so I've got a massive light shining over here, which I'm going to not look at. And I've got to put the headset on, which I really don't like because it crushes my brain out. So yesterday I got up at 5 o'clock and I made my way down to the UK Game Expo, which I went to years ago, but it was at the old venue and stuff, so I thought I'm going to check it out, have a day off, do a bit of plugging and just sort of wing it, see what happens. When I got there, well, when I got to the Birmingham station, I bumped into Scott, who I now know the name of, but the poor man was greeted with confusion when he said, "Hey Annie, it's me, Scott." Like, there's loads of Scots, which Scott are you? But I know you now, Scott, and you're very nice. So me and Scott got the train to the venue, got all our stuff, went in. Then I just went off on a roam, had a really fun day, mostly just chatting to people. I don't think I even saw half the stands really. I was just moving around, like every few steps I took I felt like I bumped into someone either that I recognised or someone who recognised me. And to not be on a stand, so normally I bump into, like, oh, it's that person. I'm trying to really rush the conversation because then I'm needed over here or over here to do this sort of stuff. So I could actually just go, yeah, let's have a chat. This is really nice. So for that element, I had such a nice day. One of my highlights was bumping into Mitch, who bought a dice bag off me years ago. He said, I think he's Tyrannosaur on YouTube. And certain dice bags have just really stuck in my head, and that was one that had, so I was super happy to see him and to be able to have a chat. That was really cool. There were loads to see there. I really liked the atmosphere. I was having quite a long conversation with someone about it, and during the conversation I found myself saying that I didn't feel weird there, and that's a really positive statement, but it's also a little bit depressing because it suggests that I feel weird at Wargames places, which I do. I don't feel as weird as I used to, because well, I'm Annie and everyone, a lot of people know who I am, and it's just one of the crowd now. But there's still, you still go to shows, and it's just just being totally used to people doing a double take. So people seeing that you're female and going, "Oh, what was that?" Or just looking at a stall, either being ignored, or people asking if you're buying for your boyfriend or whatever, that sort of thing. But the atmosphere at this show was just amazing. It was just so fun. It was buzzing. There were just people of all ages, genders, orientations, just every mix of people. And the Wargames is something where I would not say that there's a large varied demographic. So role play in the board, because it's just very much a role play board game event. I think it's sort of come a lot faster. This sort of thing is a massive subject, and it's not really for today, especially with this rubbish technology that I've got going on here. But I just thought it was worth mentioning, because on one hand, as I said it, I sort of thought, oh, but it's not. I don't think that I will run away to the role play and board game crowd, because Wargames is where my heart's fully at. But I love that. I feel like I've already made a difference to that whole problem, the demographics. So it's just spurred me on to work even harder and try and get more and more people. I'd never claim full responsibility for that sort of thing, but to get more people involved, and just to keep hammering away at it and making it not weird to be at a show and be female and not feel like you're other, just to feel like you're one of the crowd. And this show was the best show I've been to for just that sort of feeling. After I bumped into Scott and we got to the place, we decided we'd set up a meeting point just to see if we'd get any Kickstarter people, Baggies Cave, anyone like that. So it was on the spur that it was going to be 3 o'clock in the sunny area, because I'd been rubbish and didn't take note of what the sunny area was called. And then a bit later on, I decided that all the Kickstarter backers would get a free beer if they came, and maybe that would be an incentive. And it was wicked. Actually, loads of people came, because I was thinking, oh, it's just going to be me and a one guy that turns up or something. But no, there were loads of us. I've got some pictures I'll put in the Kickstarter update, and it was wicked. And it was sometimes those meetups are a bit awkward, and people are like, hey, so good show. But no, everyone was chatting, everyone got their beer and was super happy about that. And it was fun. And I got a little Battlehammer interview as well, so if you go on the Battlehammer channel, you'll see their little plug that they did for me about the Kickstarter, which was super nice of them. So the Kickstarter, I'm going to be adding some more pledge levels to it later. As I have just got this new laptop and had a chance to set it up, well, I can't do anything graphic because I bought Photoshop, but it's not coming till tomorrow, so I can't update the graphics, for the unlocks, which is quite frustrating. But that's tomorrow, and it's 6 o'clock now, so it's not that far off. But what I will be doing is looking at some figures, literal figure numbers, and seeing what I can do with the pledges and adding some of the bigger pledges in. So keep an eye out for that, because there's going to be the everything pledge and then the multiple everything pledges. And I think that'll be a good way of boofing everybody up, and unlocking things faster as well, because there's some lovely things that were really close. We've just unlocked the bunny copter. By the end of today, we should have unlocked the ogre, which is super good. Can't wait to get all that sorted. Just a reminder as well, if there's anything that you want to add as an add-on that's existing from the shop, whether it's Ghosts of Gaia 1, maybe it's Soviets, maybe it's Shield Maidens, any of that stuff, you can check that out on the website, see what the total comes to, and then just add that onto your pledge, and that will help us unlock more things as well. The listed unlocks, there will be some more if we get that high, so don't think that's all there is. So I've got some other under the sleeveys things coming. Thank you so much to everyone that's backed the Kickstarter so far, and a million times to all the people that came to the Baggies Cave /Kickstarter meetup yesterday, because that was just so nice. I mentioned Baggies Cave there, you might not know what it is. It's a group on Facebook. If you go there, just type Baggies Cave, then it's a group of bad Squiddo folk, basically. So it's a bit more content than you get on the Facebook page. You're more likely to see it because Facebook shows you groups more than pages for some reason. And there's just a lot more extra things going on. So the sculptors and painters in there, so you get to chat to them. I'm in there, woo! People share pictures of their painted minis. There's a bit of discussion. There's been quite a lot of Kickstarter discussion in there as well. Thinking about what we should do next, how things are going. Everyone's talking about where they're sharing the stuff, that sort of thing. So that's really nice, and it's a really great community as well. I'm really pleased that the people that I seem to attract is extra lovely. So I'm gonna go upload this video, work on some of the updates and number crunchings and whatnot, and I will be seeing you around. I'm gonna do another live one. Thank you everyone that watched the live one. I was so stressed. I suddenly realised it was 8 o'clock. I hadn't tidied anywhere, hadn't prepped the paints, just because of there's been the police carnage in Cardiff at the moment, so there's all sorts of rambly reasons and excuses. But the next live video I do will be a lot more planned. I'll have it set. It'll almost be like one of these, but where you can then interject and ask questions along the way, rather than me trying to paint and not, yeah. I've also bought a new webcam, so I'll be able to show you the minis in better detail and focus and stuff as well. So keep sharing that Kickstarter, keep having a look, see if there's anything else you want on there, look out for the new pledge levels, tell your friends, share them on forums, just share. And we'll get everything unlocked, and that'll be the best boost ever, and the nicest thing you can do for the company. And it just means the next few months we're going to sail through just obviously the Ghosts of Gaia, but more believable female miniatures, obviously more little critters, all that stuff. It's just a big cash boost to just plough through and make more faster, and it's just going to be beautiful. And thank you so much. I love you. You're all the best. Thank you. Bye.